It's easy to imagine artificial intelligence as a powerful computer that can answer questions, analyze data, and sound human. Today, AI can also be creative. AI can create original stories, music, images, computer code, and videos that never existed before. This is called generative AI, and it's becoming part of our online world. Think about it this way. What if you could remember every image, song, and bit of text on the internet and access it all in seconds? If you need to create an image of a bee wearing Chuck Taylor shoes, the information is on hand. Unfortunately, we humans can't consume everything on the internet or remember it all. But artificial intelligence can. It remembers everything it encounters online. It's seen thousands of images of bees and Chuck Taylors. It can assemble the data to combine the ideas in a new image just for you. It works because massive computers connect to the internet and take a snapshot of billions of words, images, songs, videos, and more. The computers then analyze the data and look for patterns that may not be obvious to humans. When new information becomes available, the AI can learn and adjust what it generates. These data and patterns are then used to generate completely new works based on our requests. To use generative AI, you send chat messages, just like chatting with a friend online. These text commands are called prompts, and AI is good at analyzing what you want and generating a human-sounding response. With a simple text prompt, tools like ChatGPT can generate the blog post in seconds. You can specify format, word count, tone, style, and more, and ChatGPT will create a new version. You can even paste your own words into the tool and ask AI to rewrite it. This is possible because generative AI is built on large language models, or LLMs, that can accurately assemble words that should appear together in the response. If your blog post needs an image, generative AI can whip up a few options in whatever style you choose. Or you can upload your own drawings or photos and have AI create versions in different styles. Perhaps the video needs background music. You can tell generative AI what you need, and it will generate new, original music. In some cases, generative AI is built into existing tools and platforms. For example, if you want to remove a person from a photo or add a dog with a bow tie, it used to take time. Now, you can just ask AI. Generative AI can be a powerful tool. However, it generates new works based on an imperfect source, the internet. Like the internet, what it provides can be biased, incorrect, or misleading. Further, generative AI may use sources like photos, paintings, songs, code, and texts that are protected by copyright. Many artists and copyright owners feel that generative AI uses their work without permission and represents a risk to their professions. Used responsibly, generative AI can open a world of productivity, creativity, and fun. When you ask artificial intelligence, like ChatGPT, a question like, "What is the best way to slice bread?" it provides an answer that seems like a human expert. The AI appears to know about types of knives and that bread is heated when cooked. Does AI really know these things? How can it know about so many topics? Can we trust the answers? To answer those questions, let's look at the source of the information used by tools like ChatGPT, large language models. Imagine the task of scanning every word on the internet. That's every blog, website, research paper, book, newspaper, computer program, and more. That's the goal of massive computers that power tools like ChatGPT to capture everything it can on the web. This snapshot of over 1 trillion words creates the foundation for large language models. By analyzing the words in the model, ChatGPT can answer our questions and requests with human-like quality. What sounds like expertise is really a math problem for artificial intelligence. It works because powerful computers are trained to look for common patterns between words and phrases, like tomorrow morning, cup of coffee, and suppose that you. Large language models can also detect context. It can tell, based on words that appear together, if you mean bat or bat. Every word becomes a math problem that uses artificial intelligence to find what word should come next in a sentence. So, when we ask AI how to slice bread, it doesn't know about bread or knives like you and me. It only knows the words in the large language model. Because it was trained on 1 trillion words and their context, it can assemble the words that most often answer that question. Keep in mind that AI responses are based on what's published on the internet, and like the internet, they can be biased, misleading, and inaccurate. Evaluate and use them with skepticism and care. With experimentation and practice, you can use these tools to easily access the world's knowledge and find the answers you need quickly.
When you think of libraries, you probably picture shelves of books, librarians, and kids working on homework. But today, libraries and librarians are doing a lot more than you might think. You see, libraries are not only about books. The real focus of every library is information. For most of their history, that information lived in books, magazines, and periodicals. So libraries and librarians became experts at organizing and understanding how to get the right information out of these resources. This is still the case today, but things are changing quickly. We now live in the information age, and we have access to more information than ever before. Now, huge amounts of information also live on the internet, in databases, apps, and more. Unfortunately, more isn't always better. Finding trustworthy information and high-quality research can be a challenge. And search engines can only do so much. That's why libraries matter now more than ever. The same libraries and librarians who helped us organize and understand books have transitioned to helping us find information wherever it exists. Today, librarians are still amazing book finders, but they are also teachers and technologists. They are expert navigators of information and focus on helping people build new, useful skills like how to do online research or search job listings effectively. Librarians work to help communities and students become more digitally literate. And libraries have changed too. Most provide free access to the internet via on-site computers and/or Wi-Fi. Today, many libraries have comprehensive websites that allow you to access resources like research databases that would be difficult to access otherwise. You may even be able to check out books online or borrow electronic books that display on your e-reader. It's easy to think that the internet might have made libraries obsolete, but thankfully, it's quite the opposite. The internet has provided libraries a new, effective way to do what they do best: help students and the community find what they need to be productive, online and off. The next time you need quality information, help with a project, or to develop a new skill or hobby, go to your local library and ask a librarian. They're happy to help and really good at what they do.